As the clock approached 11:40 p.m., a sudden and eerie stillness settled over the ship. Then, out of the darkness, a lookout in the crow's nest spotted something looming in the distance. "Iceberg, right ahead," he shouted. The alarm rang out, but it was too late. The ship veered sharply to the left, but the iceberg scraped along its side. The collision didn't feel like much at first, just a slight shudder. Many passengers didn't even realize what had happened. But deep below, in the belly of the ship, water began to pour in through the gashes the iceberg had left. At first, the crew remained calm. But soon, it became clear that the Titanic was in grave danger. The compartments designed to keep the ship afloat were quickly filling with water. The ship could only stay afloat if 4 of these compartments were flooded. But now, 5 were taking on water. The unthinkable was happening. The Titanic was sinking. A sense of disbelief spread through the ship. How could this be? The unsinkable ship sinking? As the cold reality set in, chaos erupted. The crew began lowering lifeboats into the freezing water, but a shocking truth was revealed. There were not enough lifeboats for everyone. Only 20 lifeboats, meant for just over half the passengers and crew, were on board. Panic gripped the ship as the realization hit that many would be left behind. Women and children were ordered to the lifeboats first, but even then, the lifeboats were not filled to capacity. Some were launched half-empty, while others remained on the ship in disbelief, thinking help would arrive soon. The rich and poor stood side by side, facing the same fate. Some men helped their families into lifeboats, knowing they would likely never see them again. Others tried to sneak into boats, while some accepted their fate with quiet dignity. As the lifeboats were lowered into the freezing water, a haunting mystery began to unfold. In the confusion, strange events were reported. Some passengers claimed to see ghostly figures on the decks, moving in the shadows. Others heard eerie sounds coming from below, echoes of something unnatural. There were whispers that the Titanic was cursed from the start, built with bad luck in its very steel. Some even said that objects taken from ancient ruins were being transported in the ship's cargo, cursed relics that might have sealed its fate. By 2:20 a.m. on April 15, 1912, just 4 days into its journey, the mighty Titanic was swallowed by the sea. The ship's lights flickered out, and it tilted upwards into the night sky before breaking apart and disappearing into the black depths. The screams of those left in the icy water echoed through the night. Of the more than 2,200 people on board, over 1,500 perished, freezing to death in the bitter cold or sinking with the ship. But the mysteries